So here's some stuck pins I had on my ML500 / ML320, applies ML320. These pins were welded in from corrosion, so I cut them with a grinder and I couldn't get them out. It was amazing. For example, this front pin here went into here. You're supposed to pound the pin out from here. Even after I cut the pin, I couldn't pound it out, so I had to drill the pin to get it to move. So I had to put a drill in here and drill it. So I got the one side out. These other pins on the other side were equally as bad. The top one, I was able to put a large drift on there and pound it out. The top one came out. The bottom one, I had to drill the pin. So I drilled from this side and I drilled from the other side. So luckily I didn't screw up the bores too bad. I hit it a little bit there, but it'll still work. And the top one is also fairly intact. If I could find it with the camera here. Anyway, this caliper is probably original 2005 caliper. It's still surviving, but I don't know when these brake pads were changed, but this has been a real nightmare. Just to deal with this car has been a nightmare because of the rust and the corrosion. So here's the old pads that were in here. I kind of hacked them up getting them out. Here's part of the pin. In fact, this bottom pin, I kept beating on it and it kept bending, and it finally just broke off. So this broke off. I took the grinder and grind that thing flush, and I tried to pound it with a drift, and I couldn't even get it to budge with a drift. So I started drilling it, and the only thing that really worked was taking this drill and increasing the drill bit size until I could get these things out. And still this bottom one wouldn't come out. I had to actually then take a big drift all the way through. So then this, not this drift, but one of these drifts here went right through. And I was able to, I think this one fit right in here. And I was finally able to bounce that old stuff out of there. Anyway, here's the new pin. And the trick is now with the new pins, stay in there. The new pin goes in. Does it go in? It doesn't go in that hole. Maybe it's the wrong size. Does it go in this hole? Yeah, the pin goes in this hole. So it looks like my hole in the bottom still has some crud in there from the old pin in there still. That's hard to believe, isn't it? Yeah, it has some old stuff in there still. Unbelievable. So I'm still not done. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope you don't have to go through this. Maybe just buy a new car. Take care.